What is going on, guys? My name is Germ, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and subscribe. And Global released a producer's letter, which, I mean, as you guys can see with the many thumbnails, on the side. Yeah, there's the new Goku Black coming out. Your boy is obviously very excited. So let's talk about it right here. Zomatsu. Omatsu is explaining what's going on. If you guys don't know, Global and you guys already know. Global and JP are gonna sync, right? Maybe if you guys didn't know that yet, Global and JP are gonna sync. So they're kind of doing some stuff here, maybe some weird stuff around for the scheduling to see if it'll make sense for when the game does eventually sync. Obviously, they went through the first global first stuff going on right in 2020, Physical Vegeta Blue, then the Grade 8 BZAs, Full Power Goku in 2022, and in 2023 we had LR God Goku ZZA. There are two major announcements here, right? Then we'll get to the second one once we get to it, but yes. Just oh my god, dude. Listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am so jealous of global players right now. It's insane. I'm so jealous of you guys. Yes, I know JP got beast, but dude, I don't care. This is what I want, man. So, yep, the next DOKKANFEST coming to Global is going to be Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Now, the last premium Rose was 4 years ago with LR Rose. Premium Rose, that means summonable LR, DOKKANFEST character, Carnival character. The last Goku Black premium character was this guy for the 5th anniversary. Trust me, man. I'm so jealous of Global right now, man. So yeah, he does have an active skill that gives him his clones, and it does open a domain, unfortunately. So here's the thing with domain characters. Right now, the best domain in the game is Broly's, right? Because Broly just is ridiculous with his domain up. Zamasu has another really good domain that you can't really take full advantage of. So him having a domain is very good, right? The domain is raw as hell. He opens up his time rift and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and bounce in. We hope that today's announcement will make you happy. It made me happy. I don't know when he's coming to JP, but it made me happy that I finally get my GOAT after who knows how long. So let's go ahead and dive in. Omatsu, explain to us what our boy Goku Black is going to be doing, right? We'll talk about all the Goku Black's details. He looks really good, right? I just watched the stream a little bit ago, so let's begin with Goku Black's categories and stuff like that. He's on Realm of Gods, Patara, Future, Time Travelers, Exploding Rage, Inhuman Deeds, Corroded Body and Mind, Accelerated Battle, Worldwide Chaos, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Power of Wishes, and Super Bosses. So they're bringing Super Bosses early to Global, which is fine, right? Fine. The only problem with Super Bosses is you're not going to get access to, like, the Golden Frieza banner unit just quite yet. Then you also have Broly, who is one of the most ridiculous characters in the entire game. The problem with Super Bosses is that it's just not a good category on its own, right? There's characters that do make it good, right? Like the Golden Frieza banner unit and Broly. Zamasu, Broly Trio. That's the issue. With Global, you're kind of missing a lot of the top options for this category, right? The Broly Trio ZZA is not going to be there. Broly's not going to be there. The support Golden Frieza is not going to be there. There's just a lot of, like, main pieces missing on Global right now for this team to be viable. Rose is a good start. Well, from the looks of his banner, it doesn't look like Rose has a banner unit. So, but they didn't even talk about a banner unit here. So, we'll see. Super Boss is coming early to Global, though. We'll see if that's a major W or not. Leader skill is Super Bosses and... Whoops, let's go back a little bit. Super Bosses and Corroded Body and Mind. So, his leader skill is... it's pretty bad, honestly. And he gives the 200% leader skill to Realm of Gods and Exploding Rage. So, basically, all Rose characters, all Zamasu characters, and stuff like that. So... here is what his team looks like in my box. I don't have every single unit in the game, but a good majority of the units. Let's kind of talk about who is really good here, right? Broly, not on Global. But we can't even talk about Broly, right? Baby ZZA is alright, right? Zamasu is very good. LR Rose is very good, even though he shares a name with the new Rose. Pajama. Yeah, Beerus Pajamas, man. You know what would be cool? Half corrupt Merge Zamasu, but no. Beerus Pajamas. Metal Cooler is alright nowadays, right? The Broly Trio, we can't even talk about them. Zamasu is very good, and then you start going down the list, right? This Zamasu is very good. AGL Metal Cooler could be passable. You know, you start going down the list, and yikes, man. Yikes. Now, we'll get to it when we get to it, but there is another announcement here at the very end. So he's given the 200% to Realm of Gods and Exploding Rage, which is basically Beerus characters that are on here on the Super Boss category, and of course Rose and Zamasu, right? So his super attack effect, right? I just passed it. His super attack effect gets 30% attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage to the enemy. Pretty standard DOKKANFEST ability. 2 key and 200% attack and defense start turn. He gets guard for 1 turn from his intro, from the starting turn. 6% damage reduction per for super bosses category ally on the team. Wow, up to 30. So you need to basically be running 5 super bosses characters alongside Rose. He gets an additional 30% damage reduction before attacking. Okay, that's good. At least he has something. Guaranteed additional attack per rainbow key sphere obtained. Gets an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack, just like that. He gets an additional super attack every time he attacks 5 times in battle. Wow. He gets an additional 30% attack and defense within the same turn with each attack performed. He gives super bosses category allies 2 key within the same turn after receiving an attack. And he has a 70% chance of nullifying Ki Blast supers. Okay. Rose is looking good. Wow, okay. The super boss's damage reduction thing could be a little but Rose is looking sick with the rest of it, man. Now, he does lose that 30% damage reduction after attacking, but if you're running a full super bosses team, that means that Rose has 60% damage reduction. That's not bad. That's not bad. And he does also give key support to the super bosses category as well. Okay, I like that. I like this Rose already, man. And I'm not being biased. I may like Goku Black a little bit. You guys may or may not know that. So his active skill, the Time Rift of Wrath, creates the domain. So he expands his domain and gets City, Future, Rift, and Time, where he gives super bosses category allies 2 key and creates his clones for 4 turns, which is Rose's, Rift clones. Looks like it can be activated when all allies in the same turn are super bosses, starting from the 4th turn or on turn 6. That is fine. With the current JP bosses meta, there are some fights that are pretty long now, so this is an alright condition for this active skill. Let's see what happens. So with this active skill, he basically... Oh, here's domain buff. He gives super bosses category enemies and allies 10% attack and defense. Then he gets an additional 10% attack and defense for characters who are also extreme. So 20% attack and defense to super bosses pretty much is what it is. Because almost every character on super bosses is an extreme character minus the Universe Survival Saga characters. Alright, so super attack in his active skill Rift mode where he has his clones. 50% attack, 30% defense for 1 turn, immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. Pretty standard there. Passive skill, he gets 2 key, 222% attack and defense. Super effective against all types. 66% damage reduction before attacking. Randomly changes a key sphere of a certain type, physical excluded, to rainbow. Gets a guaranteed additional attack that has a rare chance of becoming a super per rainbow key sphere obtained. Launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. He gets a guaranteed additional super attack every time he launches 5 attacks in battle. And then he gets 33% attack and defense within the same turn with each attack performed. Oh, wow. So Rose doesn't get extra key from rainbow key spheres, which would give him the extra, which would allow him to get the 5 rainbow key spheres. So at most, you're going to be getting 4 rainbow key spheres with this character. But 4 rainbow key spheres means he's doing 5 attacks. Just from this attack right here. And then obviously you can get a 6-1 with your hidden potential and stuff like that. Wow, man. While he's getting the 30% defense. So if you get every single one of those to rage. Now, rare chance. I believe that's a 15% chance. Which is pretty... I don't know why they would give him just a rare chance. But I guess so, sure. And then he has a guarantee. So Rose can do 7 attacks. Pretty much. Because you're guaranteeing yourself the 5 attacks, right? You get the 70% chance to get that additional, that has the 70% chance of becoming a super attack. So there's a 6th attack. And then the hidden potential can activate. There's this, Rose can hit you 7 times. That's monstrous, man. That is monstrous. Okay. I'm thinking dodge crit for this guy, man. I'm honestly, even because he's super fit against all types too, and he's getting all these additionals from his passive. Dodge or crit is definitely the way to go with this Rose. He is looking crazy. All right, so Omatsu, go ahead and keep talking, right? Yeah, here's the active skill, by the way. The animations for this character are so crazy. They popped off, man. Look at him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rose. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, it only took 4 years to get you here. Oh my god. Look. So there it is. There's the rift, and there's all of his clones coming in and stuff like that. And then he does activate his domain. He expands. He's domain expanding, right? This is the equivalent. This is probably Broly's is probably Infinite Void. This is probably Malevolent Shrine right here. I'm just saying. I'm just playing. Yeah, look at the animations, man. Am I just gooning? Is that it? Is this Rose mind control? Oh man, Rose, dude. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at my baby man. Look at my man. All right, let's talk about the next part of this, right? His banner is ridiculous. So they actually showed off Rose's banner here, and I mean, dude. So Rose's banner is going to have Zamasu, Vegito Blue, and Vegeta and Trunks. I'm sorry, that's an insane combo, dude. Now, this is the first time I think that worldwide characters come back to global actually way in advance. It's amazing, right? I'm pretty sure that JP and Global are going to have separate Saiyan Day units. I'm not 100% sure on that, but this is looking crazy if it is like the Saiyan Day banner, or this could just be the monthly banner for Global, man. But look at this banner roster. And then they did show a picture of the actual banner. Int Future Gohan is going to be on the banner as well, which Int Future Gohan is a really, really good. Yeah, here it is. A super, super good character, right? So look at the banner. And then this is what the Super Dokkan tickets were for, by the way. This is for you to summon for Rose for free. So hopefully you did those missions and stuff like that, and you got your tickets, because Rose, he's looking like a very great TUR. And the banner is nuts. The banner is looking really, really, really crazy. So, yeah. Now, let's move on to the second announcement, right? This is the other thing that we're going to discuss. They announced the EZA for Rose's celebration. And you won't guess who it is, right? I mean, if you haven't seen this, you won't guess who it is. But, yeah, the character is also a Super Boss category character. I wonder who it could be. And it's, STR KEFLA. STR KEFLA is getting her easy. Actually, one thing I should have done is pulled up KEFLA real fast. We'll do that. Shoutouts to Harry Turney and Dokkan Info, by the way. Let's pull up KEFLA and just kind of see what she does and how she changes. KEFLA this is a decent EZA option. I don't know how good she'll work with Rose, but by the way, I didn't really read their details too much. This is my first time actually going through. I wanted to make a more in-depth video. Transformation condition is going to stay the same. So, leader skill post EZA, we all knew. Universe 6 rapid growth categories, 3 key, 170% the stats. On her EZA super attack, she gets 50% attack, 30% defense, and lowers defense. So, she got a higher attack buff, and she gained 30% defense on that passive. Okay, this is base KEFLA, by the way. This is just the beginning form of KEFLA, right? KEFLA transforms every turn. So, let's see. 1 key, 200% defense. 200% attack plus an additional 100% defense when performing a super. She gets an additional 150% attack and a 50% chance to dodge with 3 or more key spheres obtained. She gets a guaranteed additional super attack with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Okay. Not bad. 50%. Just got to get 3 key spheres with her, and you should be good. I believe that is new, actually. Let's see. So, they gave her the 1 key, and they buffed that from 100 to 200. She got the extra 100% attack and the extra defense from performing a super attack. They bumped this up to 150 and changed this to 3 orbs instead of 6 orbs, and she gets a guaranteed additional super attack with 6 orbs. Okay, transformation condition stays the same. This is a Kale buff, so let's see what happens when she goes into her Super Saiyan form. KEFLA, by the way, when she first came out, was actually really, really good, right? Like super crazy good, but obviously 4 years ago is a different time than now. Let's see. Looks like super attack effect stays the same. 50% attack, 30% defense, which is, yep, just the same changes here. I believe KEFLA doesn't really change too much. It's Super Saiyan 2 where she goes insane. 2 key, 250% defense, 250% attack, plus an additional 100% defense when performing a super. 150% attack and 50% chance to dodge with 2 or more key spheres obtained. She gets an additional 50% defense with 4 or more key spheres obtained. And she gets a guaranteed additional super attack with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Okay. She's looking all right there. She's looking all right. So this is, yeah, pretty much about the same. They just raised the numbers up a lot and gave her the extra key. Not a bad choice to give her some key there. All right, so Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, same super attack effect, 50% attack, 30% defense, massively lowers defense. I'm guessing she greatly lowers defense. Yep. So here we go. That is new. The 30% defense, very good. So she is going to be hitting pretty damn hard too, from what I'm seeing. 3 key to 60% defense, 260% attack when and an additional 120% defense when performing a super. 50% chance to dodge, just guaranteed off the bat. She gets an additional 160% attack and 60% defense with 2 or more key spheres. Guaranteed additional super with 4 or more key spheres. Guaranteed additional super and a 20% chance to crit and dodge with 6 or more key spheres. Okay. Well, they gave her some stuff, all right. She's definitely way better. I don't know actually. Who is she? Let's see, because there's Android 13, there's Gohan, Zamasu. She's pretty good, right? Nothing like crazy about her. The dodge chance is gonna go crazy. I would probably recommend either going crit or dodge with Kefla, but that's everything that's going to be held here in this first celebration. They're going to just talk about a little bit more latest info, what's coming soon to the game. Basically, just a bunch of events is what Omatsu's going to go over. They're bringing back the Link level event from Worldwide, the EX Skiller event, both of them, so you can farm up that domain Trunks. Then, I believe that is everything, right? They're going to drop the power level bonus campaign, right, where you get the new bonuses to your way if your power level is very high, like Zenny and extra characters and extra Dokkan medals and stuff like that. So there is everything that was covered in the producer's letter here for Global. Global, you guys, I am jealous of every single last one of you. You guys get raw, and I'm here dealing with white-haired man. Look at this. Look at this, man. I don't care about no damn Beast Gohan. I want this. I am so jealous of Global right now. If you guys made it to the end of the video, leave your boy a like and a subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. I can't wait for him to come to JP.